Asahi Ikuya.
Part 1.
Hana-chan and I were just minding our own business, studying and talking about swim training plans for our next match. Then, we heard a doorbell. Hana-chan opened the door, and it looked like someone dropped off flowers addressed to the lovely girl in the house. She sniffed them. She found these to be absolutely beautiful. Hana-chan wondered who got those flowers for her. I think it's someone that might like you after all, I thought. Hana-chan wasn't sure how to absorb a thought that a boy might actually like her. It wasn't even White Day. So what was the occasion? Hana-chan was a little nervous, but she was flattered, because she never got flowers from anybody else like this before. And they're not the kind that they used to throw at her when she was at the track team either. Hana-chan found the flowers to be very lovely. The flowers were actually sakura so it means someone must really like her. Shortly after that, Makoto just texted me that he wanted me and the girls to hang out with him as well as the guys at the Cafe Marin. Makoto told me so much about this place. It's like a coffee shop that also serves small plates. I wonder if we'll see the other guys again, even Haru. I felt like catching up with Haru. Kisame I know will also be there, which isn't surprising, but I do consider him a good friend. I wouldn't mind seeing him again after all. He was nice helping us drive to all the places Makoto and I hadn't been able to go to since we can't drive. Hopefully soon we'll learn. Hana-chan wanted to know who did this for her, and I know for sure it was certainly not Haru or Kisame. It had to be one of their friends. The other people I heard the names of are Asahi and Ikuya, who were also friends with Haru and Makoto since middle school. Neither one of us have met these boys, but I've heard a lot about these boys. I might have even seen them swim once in one of the swimming matches I saw. Hana-chan wasn't sure if she would like another swimmer the way I liked one, but she would still thank him anyway for the kind gesture. Haru and Makoto reunited with these guys in college. They told me it was very difficult to get back with Ikuya in particular. There was this one friend of his that was preventing them from hanging out with him that they had to confront. I was relieved that they were all friends again. I don't know a whole lot about these guys, but it seems Ikuya is very similar to Haru. He's just more emotional and takes swimming very seriously. Satsumi grew up with him as a childhood friend, but I'm not sure if he wants to still talk to her. Also, I have no clue about Asahi, but based on what Makoto told me about him, he sounds like he's a little wild. But there's something about his last name, Shina. Have I heard that name before? But maybe he's a nice guy. Who knows? After tidying up the apartment, it was time to head to the cafe. But before we got to the cafe, we went to the pool for some practice for our first swimming match coming up. It was important for us to prepare, so all of us jogged by running, which is still not my best strength. But now that I've been working out more, my legs are starting to feel a little bit stronger. Satsumi said the first one to the pool is a slowpoke, but clearly the fastest one there was their tiniest teammate, Seimaru, who was as fast as a jackrabbit. Hana-chan and I tried to catch up with her, but could not keep up with her, or Satsumi. We arrived at the pool for practice. We did it for 30 minutes as a warm-up. I did the 50-meter backstroke. Seimaru did the 100-meter free, and 50-meter breaststroke for Satsumi. Hana-chan and I also practiced free, like Seimaru, but she also practiced her butterfly stroke. We all got showers and changed in our clothes and head to Cafe Marin. Satomi offered us to drive us there, as she borrowed the car from Ray. I sure hope she takes good care of this car, because Ray would not be happy if she damaged his car like that. I'm impressed that even Ray can drive. He always seemed pretty responsible for his age, unlike Nagisa, who drives rampantly and wildly. He even got ticketed once over reckless driving. There's a reason why Jerry Lee, his butler, drives him. It's a good thing Ray is still looking out for him, too. Sadly, Nagisa and Ray couldn't come. As Hana-chan told me that Nagisa and Ray had to study to do homework. Poor Nagisa. He does struggle at school at times. I hope his parents don't give him a hard time about his grades again. Satomi got the car ready. We all crammed into it nook and cranny. The car wasn't very large, and we were off to Cafe Marin. It was a small, cozy-looking cafe. My boyfriend walked out the cafe to see us. "Go-chan, I'm so glad you made it here," he exclaimed. I was just as happy to see him as well. "Good evening, ladies," Kisumi said, who walked out to see us as well. "It's nice to see you as well, Kisumi," I said. He grinned back at me. My teammates all said hello to Makoto and Kisumi. I had to introduce Seimaru to Kisumi as he never met her before. He could already see the family resemblance between her and Ray, but Seimaru already remained silent. "It's good to see you again, Makoto and Kisumi," Satomi said. "It's been a while, Kisumi. Maybe we should play a game of basketball together, like old times' sake," Satomi remarked. Hana-chan asked if Asahi and Ikuya were coming. Kisumi said that the two boys should be on their way. Makoto was worried that Haru wasn't going to make it. I said to him, "Sweetie, I saw Haru yesterday. He was working at the Sports Zero store when the girls and I went shopping." Satomi also confirmed it. Even though she didn't get to interact with Haru, I was the one that rang the items up to his register. Makoto was relieved that Haru ended up getting a job. I wonder if he was still working there. Hana-chan told Makoto and Kisumi about the flowers that she received at our doorstep. I told her that we thought that Asahi and Ikuya were the ones that gave it to her. We wanted to meet them, too. It would be our first time meeting them. And the rest of the story almost played out in my mind like a script for some kind of TV show.